Albert Einstein was a German-born theoretical physicist who developed the theory of relativity, one of the two pillars of modern physics. His work is also known for its influence on the philosophy of science. Albert Einstein said, "Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today." Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. The only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn and change. Albert Einstein had an IQ of about 160, born on 14th March 1879 in Germany. He died in 18th April 1955 in US at the age of 76. As a physicist, Einstein is best known for his theory of relativity and the equation E equals mc squared, which foreshadowed the development of atomic power and the atomic bomb. E represents units of energy, m represents units of mass, c squared is the speed of light, squared or multiplied by itself. Albert Einstein said education is the passport to the future. Passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. That is a fantastic point. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. When that came, I was reminded a story of the king who can sit in his throne only for 2 years. After that, he'll be dragged to the forest where wild animals will tear him into pieces. And nobody wants to take the throne. At last, one beggar came forward. He was declared the king. And the day when it reached 2 years, the ministers went and told him this. Now we have to drag him to the forest. He said, "I'm ready." They took him to the forest, wild forest. And then they were shocked. Instead of wild forest, that wild forest now been converted into a massive big city. And then as the boat reached near the wild forest, people already standing in with the red carpet welcome the king, and they made him sit in the throne and then declared him as king. And this minister went and asked him, "How did this all happen?" And then the king said, "What do you think? I was stupid 2 years back when you made me the king. I did my homework. I cleared up the forest through my army. I built up a big city. So after 2 years when you came to throw me out, this is my homework." Education is the passport, Albert Einstein said. That was the homework. The king has done it. Otherwise, if you have not done your homework, you will be thrown into that wild forest, wild animals tear into pieces. He caught hold of all the wild animals, put them into the zoo, and a lot of tourists also came. He was planning ahead. Students, your duty. Big business people, your duty is your homework. Prepare for the next pandemic to come. That preparation is very important. Albert Einstein was using this wonder. Education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. If you prepare it for today, tomorrow is yours. Otherwise, when you see the examination center, you start shivering. Answers will not flow. Then you have to catch hold of all the high-tech medicines. And then you have to go after the advertisements to how to get your mind preparation. All that comes very close to your deeply, intimately in love with your subject, intimately in love with your homework of your preparation. Prepare today so tomorrow you can relax and look into it. That is what Albert Einstein was telling. Education is the passport for the future, to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Please prepare it for today. What I am saying is no preparation, even with our ministers, chief minister, prime minister. Rains are coming and there is no preparation, no task force. Not a single people are even moving ahead, even to clear up the drains. Not only the government, even the people are equally responsible for cleaning up all the drains, creating, if they have a land, creating enough rainwater tanks to collect the water, everybody start collecting water. If there's a pond, if there's a lake, there's a river, divert all the water so that water can run to the same course and reach into the river, to the lake. There is no flooding at all. Groundwater, wherever you want to recharge, charge your rainwater. That was what the religious leaders went and told the people. In the dry season, they said, look, God came to our dream and told, people are not visiting the temples and the churches and the masjid. Hence, it's a lot of drought. But if you all come to the church and the temple and the masjid this Sunday, and we all pray together for 1 hour, rains will come. And the whole village rushed up to the church, to the temple, to the masjid, and 12 o'clock the prayer started. And the promise was 1 o'clock the rain will come. When the prayer finished at 1 o'clock, everybody asked the church father, where is the rain? And the church father said, where is the umbrella? You also have to prepare. What is the umbrella got to do with it? Umbrella to go back home, because God did not want you to go back home sick. So you also have to come prepared. God alone should not prepare. Please prepare for the rains. So that was what Albert Einstein was telling. Education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Prepare. Tomorrow you have to prepare today so that things goes very easily. I also found out in my school, every day evening we sit together and plan for tomorrow. And then the division of the work has been allotted. Call those children who are in charge of each department and ask them, is that okay? And when they say, is it okay? We just put up the slip on the wall and we know who is in charge. And exactly, children run and do it with full of energy, full of passion. The day we forgot to call them and tell them what is the work, trouble starts. That's what Albert is. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. Your attitude is very important. Some people, the meaning of attitude in the dictionary, it says, attitude people regard as unfriendly and rude attitude. And aptitude is a natural way, natural ability to do something. Aptitude is a student who excels in maths well beyond his grade. And altitude, is a height which your attitude, not your aptitude, your attitude. Each one has got your own attitude, your own feeling of hitting a target, not the aptitude or trying to excel in each class to prove you are very clever. No, will determine your altitude. Your altitude, how tall you stand, depends upon how deeper is your root, how deeper you excel in getting very close to being in love with nature, deeply in love with nature. That is what, deeply in love with the subject that you study. Then you can understand the altitude also matters. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. Just what Socrates, the only one thing I know is, I don't know. To happen to know that, to reach to that stage, you have to melt with the nature. That is also, if education, what you think the present day education is expensive, then try ignorance. The only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn. Very important point. The only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn. Learn, L-E-A-R, learn, drop the L and you start earning. When you start learning, you go deep inside 100,000 times. 1,000 times in pride gets imprinted in every cell of the brain and the question and answer flows of it. Learn, then you start earning. You should have practical knowledge of what you study. That is the learn, earn. And then you drop the E and you earn. Earn means you digest it. You have to go to the 3 stages of learn, earn and earn. And then when that happens, the only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn and change. Change! You be the change for the change you asked for. You change to make sure things makes more easier for people to go deeper and be more loving. Albert Einstein said, education is the passport to the future. For tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. Your attitude, not your aptitude, will determine your altitude. If you think education is expensive, try ignorance. The only person who is educated is the one who has learned how to learn and change. This is my 66th short discussion.